Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Stinson Farms. Hey, today is Thursday, December the 12th, 2024. And we are at a new farm this morning. We rented some more ground for crop year 2025. And I'm over here this morning, going to use my OnTrack GPS to map these fields out. I don't know exactly how many tillable acres that are here. And we're going to map this field out here that's in front of us. And there's also one over here that we'll be able to put some crop in, some of it, not all of it. It's got a big pond in the middle of it, but we're going to map these fields out and see what kind of acreage we have, and so we'll have an idea of when we go to buy our seed for the spring and get all of our seed and fertilizer and stuff set up. But that's what we're going to be doing this morning. Like I said, we've got our OnTrack. I've got it mounted on the mule here, and we're just going to run the boundary of this field from where we're sitting here, and we'll run the boundary and we'll come back to here, and that'll tell us how many acres we have in this particular field. So that's what we're going to do. And right now I've got everything on, I've got it set up. I just got to hit start. If you can see the app on my phone here, when we get done, it'll show us a boundary. It'll map this field out and show us the field size, the lines, and the shape and the acres. So that's what we're going to do, and hopefully it'll work like it should. It has in the past, but that's what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna get ready and do that. All right, we're gonna make our way around the eggs, and we'll see what we got when we get done. Alright, so we're back to where we started. We hit stop. And we're showing 14.998 acres. So roughly 15 acres. So we're going to launch an aerial view, and there she is. That's the field right there, if you can see it. So roughly 15 acres. I got some tree tops to push out down at the other end. Take up probably a 1/4 acre down there, so by the time I do that. But I've also got a couple of trees in the field that I'm going to have to plant around, so we're going to call it 15 acres. And we're going to go over here to the next one and see what we got over there. Alright, we're in the second field. This one's going to be kind of an oddball looking field. It's pretty rolly. We've also got a big old pond right out there in the middle of it. So we're going to go around all of that. We'll leave out all this down here. We won't be doing any of that. It'll just be up on the higher spots. And it'll kind of horseshoe around that pond and back around to the fence up there. So I figure this field's going to be somewhere around the same size as the one we're just in. Alright, so here we go. where we started. All right, that was 10.9. So 11 acres. So about 26 acres, 26 acres altogether. So we are going to go to an aerial launch view. And there's the two of them together. There's the first field we done, and here's the second field, roughly 25 acres. So we're going to save that. We'll name it. And it is saved. All right, so we got those two fields saved in our app. Turn our device off. I'm gonna pull up here. So again, like I said, this is some new ground that we rented. It's from Mr. Joe, the same man that we have the other farm rented from. He's still got, I think, 4 or 5 head of cows over here, and he's fixing to move those, so he'll be completely out of the cattle business, and we'll be cropping all of his ground. The downfall to this farm is getting in it and getting out of it. I can get my equipment in here, that's not a problem. It's got a good road, and I can get my equipment in. What I can't get back here is my truck, and I've got to figure out where I'm even going to put my truck to haul the grain to. I can haul it out to the top of the hill on the grain cart, that's not a problem, but there's no room to get my truck in here and turn it around, even at the top of the hill. So we're going to have to address that problem and see what we can do about getting some room for it. But like I said, that field over there is the first one we done, and then over here that'll put 25 acres on what we got. That'll put us right at 173 to 175 acres total, and that's enough for me to do by myself, and with the equipment that I've got. So I don't want to push it too much. I want to be able to get it in timely and be able to take care of what I got. But that's enough for me, and we'll probably call it good at that amount of acres. So that's coming up in 2025. That's what we'll be doing. We'll have everything we had last year, and we'll have this. Right now I'm leaning on 100% corn for 2025. Our beans did fair this year according to the year around this area. Mr. Joe's farm averaged around 40. My farm averaged 34. So together we was about 37, 38 bushel to acre on our beans. The corn was not good this year. We had some good corn in spots that probably hit 150, and I'm calling that good for this year, but we probably had some 150 bushel corn here and there, but we also had some 80 and some 80 bushel corn. So we on the end, all of our acres and everything that we did, we averaged around 120 on our corn. And at $4 corn, which corn's come up a little, but still I got storage fees to pay and all that. So I'm looking at my part, $4 corn, and it's not good. 120 bushels, not good. And we're not farming the top tier crop ground, I understand that, but we've been hitting between 175 to 185 bushel to acre, and we can survive on that and do okay. 120 is taking my profit away. So we're gonna see what this year brings. You know, last year was a bad year with the drought. It was wet early. When it did dry out, it dried out and it was dry. And the bad part is dry weather hit us right at the time that the crop needed rain the most. So it really suffered. And we had a lot of beans that had empty pods. Our corn just didn't put the ears on. It was small ears and small kernels, and it just didn't produce. But from year to year, you don't know what the weather's going to bring you. But we did our best. We done everything to it that we normally do. We give it its best opportunity, and that's just as good as it done. There were some good crops around, but there was a lot of crops like ours too. But we'll see. But I'll show y'all this hill going out, going out the road, and we'll see. Like I said, I got to figure out how to get my truck in here, and that's what I'm gonna go do right now. See if there's something I can do. Joe's very accommodating. If there's a tree I need to cut, or if I need to make a path or something somewhere, he's good with that. But I can get my truck in the road off the highway. That's the good part. I can turn in here and turn out of here. I just don't have anywhere to turn around once I get back here. It's just a tight little lane, and I've got to figure out how to do that, because I don't think I want to bring it all the way down here. But we're going to head out, and I'll let you see all that. So this is the road in. All the way down here, I don't think I can make the turn in my opinion. I'm gonna look at this real quick. I might be able to get the truck. I can get the truck off the road and come up this lane. That's not gonna be a problem. Might be able to get it to here. Take this section right here out. And come in here and turn her around. So I could turn her around right here. And be sitting right here. Ready to go out. See what this turn's gonna look like. Yeah, I think I can do that. Yeah. Take her right down through there. I'll have to trim some of these limbs overhead, coming in, which I can do that with my brush cutter and skid steer. Joe's already told me I could take this right here out if I wanted to. It's just a couple strands of barbed wire and a few posts. Take that completely out. I think that would be our best bet. Alright guys, we're back at our place and fixing to load up and head to the house. Probably going to run and check on some seed corn. It's a lot cheaper to buy at this time of year than it is in the spring, so we're going to go check on it and get it lined up, and just making plans and preparations for the season ahead. Hopefully we have a better production year than what we had in 24, but we'll see. Sure appreciate you watching the videos and supporting our channel, and appreciate you being here, and as always, we'll see you next time.